On June 19, 1991, a man opened fire on people at an outdoor concert. The shootings occurred at Austin, Texas, during a popular annual celebration known as Juneteenth. 4 people were wounded.
Crews have to clean
Local
up
TV stations broadcast extensive coverage of the incident.
A celebration that will be remembered as one of Austin's most violent.
After the shooting, some members of the media wondered, would extra security measures be taken at the city's next big public concert in light of what had happened at Juneteenth? The next concert would be on the 4th of July, just 2 weeks after the Juneteenth shootings. On July 3rd, TV news reporter Carolyn Mungo of station KVUE in Austin received her assignment for that day's newscast.
Tomorrow's the big Freedom Fest with all the bands and all that, so maybe we could do something about the violence that they had at Juneteenth, if they have extra security, what precautions, what's going into that. That's good. That's a good idea.
At this television station, ideas for the day's newscast are first discussed in the 9 a.m. story planning meeting. News editors, producers, photographers, and reporters attend. Reporters can bring story ideas of their own or take direction from the assignment's editors and producers.
The Prevent Blindness Association has sent me a lot of information on eye injuries, especially in children having to do with fireworks.
What is this again?
Well, it's like a concert series, and it's all these musicians who have gotten together to say, you can come out and you can be patriotic.
There were no evacuations or anything, but I'm sure at rush hour it tied up traffic pretty good.
Have we done boating, drunk boating? I mean,
not lately.
We did it on Memorial Day. We did a story around Memorial Day. Didn't Wendy do that?
What follows is a look at how a single local TV news story goes from idea to air.
Okay, what do we have in the file tomorrow on that Freedom Fest that I could...
File for the 4th. All kinds of really neat stuff with
anything that tells me about what this fest is dealing with. I guess this is it.
Dealing with Carlos Santana.
Okay. Yes, is Tanya Fain in, please? Hi, Tanya. This is Carolyn Mungo calling from Channel 24. Hi. What we're wanting to do is kind of a little advance report on tomorrow's Freedom Fest. And wanted to go out to the grounds and get some video about the preparations, that kind of thing. But also wanting to touch base on whether or not the sponsors, in connection with the Austin Police Department, doing anything as far as additional security in light of the Juneteenth fiasco that happened not long ago. Just kind of as a precautionary, I'm just curious as to if there's been any steps taken. Okay. Who might be a good person, and how soon could we get out there? French, Smith? Great. Okay. Right. Thanks, Tanya. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Okay. Hey, Patrick, who would I call at the police department, to say if they're going to have any extra security outside the event? Is what's her name any good, that publicity? Gail, is she even in half the time?
Yeah, but you've already called Cox?
No, I've already called, I haven't called Cox. Should I call him?
Yeah, probably him.
He's the one I call on everything, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
I know.
I don't care, he's
you
my
have
friend.
his pager and stuff, but that's who I would call. I mean, if anything else, he can give you a soundbite.
Yeah. Because what's different about this event? It's different. Juneteenth. Hi, Sam. This is Carolyn at 24. Give me a call at 459-20. Thanks. Is that Juneteenth wasn't an unbelievably organized event like Freedom Fest is every year. They never hire, scads of, this place always hires scads of private security and, so it's a little different. I wasn't even working when this Juneteenth thing came out. Do we have any good video that I could...
The Juneteenth thing?
Yeah, I mean, we do have
We
good
got
stuff.
video, the scene.
Did Gusky save it? Is it on a save, or did it get put on a file tape? Video?
Probably just what aired.
Okay. I'm waiting on a couple calls, but I'm looking for some good Juneteenth video. 19th, so I guess we're just gonna have to look on that air date and get it, because I don't see Gusky's Raw anywhere, and it's not on the spot crime file yet. So maybe while I'm waiting for calls, could you see? I didn't even work that night, so I don't even know what we had. But I've got to do some sort of contrast.
Okay.
This is Carolyn at Channel 24.
You still have
How are
my number
you?
and everything?
Good. Hey, listen,
Yes.
you know, I'm sure I'm probably stretching this, but the Freedom Fest folks, you know, said that today to me that they're going to be kind of keeping a closer eye and hiring a little bit more private security inside the fences in light of Juneteenth, just to be sure, even though they've never had any problems before. Then I'll talk to the police department about outside the gates. They're responsible for what happens outside the gates. See, inside the gates, private security handles it. Outside the gates. Then I got to call into KVUE-FM because they promote the hell out of this thing. But I'm just wondering if the police department's taking any extra precaution in light of the large crowds. Well, I know. Well, Sam. It's just a large crowd. News, this is Carolyn. Hi, Clark. How are you? Good. Hey, listen. You're one of the sponsors of Freedom Fest, right? Okay. Well, we're kind of doing an advancer of the festival, and talking is one element, you know, the security deal. But I was wondering if we could come by and at some point in the day, getting some video of a DJ promoting the thing. We're going to go down there now to the area. I'm going to interview a producer. I've already got clearance at KVUE to go shoot them promoting the event. Okay. Now, here's the deal. The police department, I have one more call to make the police department from those who I've talked with, saying you can't compare the two. You know, this is going to be a culturally mixed event that has been staged for years, and we know our, you know, when it comes to that, you know, and this was kind of flared up. But anyway, they're not wanting me to go heavy into the connection. Again, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time at KVUE. I kind of want to get downtown by 11:30. Do you think that's going to be tough?
It's going to be tight. You can do it. What's going on downtown?
I'm kind of wanting to meet this guy by then at Auditorium Shores. Should we just go down there first, you think? Because it's not, KVUE is not timed. I'm with Channel 24. And what is your name again? Richard Carter. Okay, I bet you we'll be there in about 10 minutes. And I'll come and get you, and we'll just come back outside and do this real quick. All right, thanks. Bye. All right, we're going to go to the police department. You know that little place? And we can set up, just do it real outside real quick. Just get him talking about what their responsibilities are.
Who is he? Carter?
Richard Carter, traffic. Let's see if they open this for me. Sometimes this opens and sometimes it doesn't. Huh. Okay, plan B. Damn it. Elevators usually open. Hello? Excuse me, I have an appointment with Mr. Carter. I guess he's on the second floor here.
Yeah.
I just talked to him about 10 minutes ago, and I can't
You did?
seem to get in.
Well, we'll see if we can't work that out.
Okay. Thanks. Hi, Carolyn, Mungo, Channel 24. Nice to meet you. My photographer is downstairs, and we'll
Okay.
just do the interview that way.
See ya.
Right here.
Put a wireless on it? Put the microphone on here.
Yeah, I just stand right over here.
What happens down over here? What am I supposed to do?
No, I just stand right in front of the camera, but you just look at me. Okay. All right, Sergeant Carter, why don't you tell us how many people from the Austin Police Department are expected to be out there tomorrow, and what your responsibilities will entail?
As far as our sector goes, ours will be to work traffic, secure areas for the fireworks displays. There will be a few people in the crowd from our sector or from the department.
Okay, so you know, from the Austin Police Department official segment, the responsibility of security within it, that's not your deal. I mean,
Not to my knowledge.
It's not.
it's pretty lame. Are you guys in the process of working on this right now? Okay, great. We'll get some video of that.
Yeah.
There's not much here, so we got to milk it for all we can.
Okay.
What's your official title? Producer or
I don't know, director, I guess.
jack of all trades? Now, is this the first year you've been in this role for this event, or has this?
No, I've done them all.
Oh, you have. How long? How many years has this gone on? It's got Freedom
Well,
Fest.
this is Freedom Fest. I believe this is the fourth one.
Fourth one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we also did the various fourth.
This is Lalo. Lalo, that's French.
All right.
Hi, French. How you doing? Good to meet you.
You too.
Go ahead and put this down your shirt. Have it come out this way.
Who else is running around here today besides people who are responsible for putting this stage together? I mean, who else am I seeing here? Just.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are the crew that's just doing various setup things.
Okay, for the band.
And then the concessionaire is here too.
Where, you know, I'd like to talk to one of the concessionaires. Do you know where?
Well, I mean,
where
there's
one might be?
well, there's a whole bunch of different ones. You'd have to just go find them. But I mean, there's a guy in charge of them too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I see empty tents here, but I don't see.
Well, most of them aren't here yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. All right, French. Why don't you talk about specifically what's in line as far as security for this event?
Well, security staff consists of 160 guards.
A lot of folks, you know, in light of what happened at the Juneteenth, you know, we had a big crowd, you know, a big party event, and of course that went awry. You know, is that having any effect on enforcement here tomorrow at all? Maybe, you know, taking a little closer look at some things, enforcement?
Well, I don't really think so. I mean, our system is set up. It's been in effect for 5 years now. It's worked well. All the problems that happened at that particular event we take into consideration. I guess our main concern is that the public might think that there's a problem here, and we would like to get the point across that that sort of thing will not happen here.
Just kind of we need some shots of this place,
Okay.
you know.
There's them setting up stages. I got them just putting up the wall in front.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get up there and get them drilling. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we need, you know, as a guy, we gotta milk it as much as we can.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, people,
you know,
roller skating, yeah.
or, you know, just it's empty now, but it'll soon be filled with 100,000 people, you know, that kind of stuff.
I wonder if I can get up there and get a nice white shot.
Yeah, I bet you could. Just do it.
Just do it. Do it, too.
Just do it. Did you get EMS? Just grab a shot. It's kind of lame in terms of action, you know. There's just nobody out here until later today, because we got to come back and
Are we getting
do a insert pack, because we got to be live at 5 and 6 down there. Just to kind of advance the deal. It's a real enclosed area, the control room with the DJ. So I don't know what you want to do. What can you do? I don't know. It's only going to be for like an opening nats.
Okay.
I'm only going to use probably about 20 seconds.
All right.
At the most. Okay, because you know what? It's not going to be an interview. I'm not going to interview you. So if Jeff wants to do it, that's cool. But what I'm wanting is, and I don't know if you all just have set times that you talk about it, but we want to go have Jeff on the air talking about freedom. Because aren't you doing a lot of that today?
A lot.
That's what we want.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, that's kind of what we want to get, just natural sound of a DJ talking about Freedom Fest. We'll get like really close up here and get the meters and the mic and whatever.
Right.
So if you don't feel comfortable, that's cool.
I told myself 4 weeks from delivering, I look like a toad. I said,
Oh, Peggy.
I sound
And then when you're done, can you pot up the music? I mean, is that so it'll look okay? Great.
KLBJ-FM presenting the 1991 Freedom Fest in Zilker Park tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a great one. Joe Walsh on stage along with Roger McGuinn, Delbert McClinton, REO Speedwagon, and the Archangels. It's absolutely free. Gates open at noon. The show is going to start at 2 o'clock from KLBJ-FM.
In television, you got to worry about the pictures. You got to, after you do the news conference and radio, you're done. You end of story, come back to the station, write it. Well, in television, you got to worry about what pictures to put with it. So half your story isn't done. You got to go out to whatever town or whatever, you can get the pictures. And so sometimes that gets a little old, but, it's challenging sometimes. But, others, it's like, I wish I was in radio again.
Little wet. You have your rain gear?
I am not going to be in boots and raincoat doing a live shot about a concert. I just don't.
I'll get you an umbrella. I'll get it.
If I was doing a story about the major thunderstorm that was moving through, then it would mean something. But me standing in a yellow raincoat and boots on this story would not work, in my opinion, unless my producer tells me I have to. They want to make sure that the public knows that it's secure, so don't be afraid to come to a large free public event in Austin. So it's kind of going in that direction.
Once people are inside, of course, we also have roving personnel that watch for any problems, which seldom are, but occasionally we might have a fight or something. It's nothing big, nothing big.
June 19th. 1, 2. 2 weeks. June 19th. Let's see, June 19th. That's 2 weeks ago. I'm just starting to do the rough draft here on scrap paper, and I'll be getting back to you in a second.
All right, thanks.
All right, take a look at this. I have back on cam and then still story with what's scheduled, You can change the lead to make it stronger since it's the lead. I don't know. Okay. So I'll just do a live back after the story.
That's fine with me if that works for you.
It works for me if you think it looks all right.
Yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Anyway, okay, all right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Fest officials say they've never had any major bouts of violence in years past. They attribute it to security churches. Take 2 and 3, 2, 1. Fest officials say they've never had any major bouts of violence in years past. They attribute it to security searches at the door and spending a total of $140,000 to make sure the place is safe.
Where is the live setup for the 5 and 6 today?
It is at Zilker Park, not at Auditorium Shores.
Okay. The assignment
you know where we did the Trail of Lights?
But you want to go to the soccer field, though, right? Okay.
Well, you know where we did the entrance of the Trail of Lights that one day? I mean, that's where everything's going on, somewhere by the stage, right? Or by...
Right, no.
And I am using last year's video. No, I'm starting off with Rosewood, then Nats Up of FM, and then, Nats Up of your, getting the stage ready or whatever, and that can go all through here, even part of his bite even, okay? And this is where we put last year's vid in. Festivals, they've never had any major amounts in years past. We just didn't have a lot of today that was all that exciting, so we're going to kind of take advantage of the dramatic past video And then I come out live here, so there's no sig out. And you can cover up some of this if you want, or, you know, the showers. Remember that guy's taking showers?
This is the bite with French?
Yeah, but you know what I did? You're going to have to put video in because it broke up, but I still like the bite. But
Okay.
I cut out the part that broke up and came back to it.
Okay, so you're...
Yeah, I'm going to have to butt these two together, which means we're going to have to come up with some other kind of video of, you know, people, we're ready for it. Yeah, but nothing major. We are prepared to deal with whatever happens. Might be today video of getting ready or whatever, stage, people on the scaffolding or whatever, you know.
All right.
Now, when you get to the audio for here, call me because I will tell you exactly what, you know. And I'm going to go write my 5.
All right, thank you.
KVUE-FM presenting the 4th of July Freedom Festival in Zilker Park. Tomorrow it's going to be a great show.
Let's see. 100,000 people. 100,000 people are. Let's see. Zilker Park turned into.
Why don't we just use the sparkling again?
KVUE-FM presenting the 4th of July Freedom Festival in Zilker Park.
You know, that's kind of where I wanted my voice to come out, but that's what I want. But that's going to screw up the rest of it.
I did it in 15
Tomorrow
minutes.
it's going to be a great show. We've got
Austin. I just think that's too long. Zilker Park, you know.
4th of July Freedom Festival in Zilker Park tomorrow.
Pot down at tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Presenting the 4th
Would that
of
kill you?
July Freedom Festival in Zilker.
Gotta label it?
One what?
113. We clean it up with the nice one. Look at it.
Not right this second because I'm in a rush. I trust you. Hey, Lalo, do you know where the copy of my package script is? Forget it. I got it right here.
We're night and day. So why is that wrong? We don't have the advantage of both this time.
Hi, we're ready to roll. I'm going to take my own car.
Okay.
And I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we'll unload this stuff.
What's this for?
Well, your monitor, of course. Put your monitor right there.
What else can I have?
What else can you stick?
I've got this.
Okay.
Okay.
You might want to run this.
Huh?
Is it buzzing? You're probably not going to be able to hear anything, but let me check this.
No, it's probably too early. A?
But you can hear me now, can't you?
Sure can.
Okay.
That's
It's
cool.
receiving. Just go ahead and turn it off.
Oh, you want me?
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
it's been 20 minutes, so. Does it sound okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
It sounds like you.
Okay, that's good.
Security this year that includes 160 guards. 60 guard security will also be checking everyone at the door. Lots of activity on tap here tomorrow. 5 different bands will be playing throughout the day, and it all caps off with another salute to the troops and a fireworks display at about 9:45. Security, that includes 160 guards, and everyone will be checked at the door. It is all standard. Now, there's lots of activity on tap tonight. Lots of bands, 5 different bands today, 9:45. Okay. I thought it was going to be a lot more traffic on the way down for some reason. I was thinking it was like 5:30 instead of 4:30, and I got caught one time doing a the trail of lights, you know, which starts right there. And there were like already people lined up for the trail of lights, and I was in there. And I got here with probably, I don't know, 4 minutes maybe to spare. Everyone else was here except me.
Yeah, so
And plus, it was starting to like ice rain, you know. It was really cold, yeah, and it started to rain. You know, I almost blacked out during my live shot, yeah. For some, I don't know, the Lord was with me because I mean, I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said, and I was just thinking, you know how you're talking and then you still think of something? Another one or not. But you know, I went back to look at the tape and it just wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. What time is it? Is it about ready to go on?
Yeah, it's like... I've got 2 minutes till.
Oh, God, I thought it was like 10 till.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand by, they're coming up. Ready on their mics? Mics and cue 'em.
Good afternoon, it's 5 o'clock. This is First News 24. Tomorrow, Zilker Park will be the place thousands go to celebrate the 4th of July. And today, last-minute preparations for the Freedom Fest were well underway.
But this year, special attention is being given
Stand
to
by,
security.
please, live
Carolyn
cam.
Mungo is joining us now from Zilker Park.
You're in the window now.
Change
the other side.
Well, Ron and Judy, festival officials are predicting about 100,000 people
Will be on this property tomorrow, that is if the weather holds up. Today, crew spent most of their time working to put the finishing touches on the center stage and making portable showers for the masses that will no doubt need some relief from the heat. But it's the incident that occurred in this town 2 weeks ago that's causing some concern. When 10,000 people converged on Rosewood Park 2 weeks ago, it started out festive but ended in chaos. A shooting broke out, injuring 4 people. The Juneteenth incident left many wondering about safety during large public events.
KLBJ-FM presenting the 4th of July Freedom Festival in Zilker Park tomorrow.
Austin is bracing for another free outdoor event. As last-minute preparations got underway today for Freedom Fest, officials were concentrating on security.
Security staff consists of 160 guards, as well as, I believe, there's about 60 EMS personnel.
Fest officials say they've never had any major bouts of violence in years past. They attribute it to security searches at the door. And festival officials tell me they're spending $140,000 this year on security. That includes about 160
guards and security will be checking everyone at the door, at the gates. This is something the Freedom Festival does every year. It is standard.
And the salute to the troops and the annual fireworks display will expected to be kicked off about 9:45 tomorrow night. Back to you. Well, it was kind of a challenge because it was a day before a holiday and there wasn't a whole lot of big news happening, so we had to kind of work with what we had, which wasn't a whole lot to begin with. But
This is pretty typical of a
yeah, well, for this holiday, I mean, the holiday is July 4th, but everyone seems to take off and not be around or not schedule anything important on July 3rd. So, you know, this was to lead, this would not really be the lead on a normal day in the fall or the winter. But in the summer, it's the lead, so.